I had school that day, so I couldn't stay, but I waited to hear what my dad had to say. I asked about something my teacher had said, that our country was split between blue states and red. I asked what it meant, and if it was true, and which one were we, the red or the blue?
It's easy to see, quite simple.
Dad said.
We think the right way, which means that we're red. Since we're red, we believe in traditions of old. Hard work and family are values we hold. Respecting your elders, lending neighbors a hand, saving sex until after your gold wedding band. We believe in our right to keep children from smut, and expressing your faith doesn't make you a nut. We believe in the Bible, the power of prayer, that God helps us through if we need Him there. In fact, our religion is always our guide. It's what we trust most, not something we hide. We're committed to God, the value of life, and believe that a marriage means husband and wife. We're for equal justice and, of course, equal rights, but not special treatment for just the non-whites. We're guardians, protectors of what makes us strong, and keeping those out who just don't belong. Our founding fathers would call it a crime to give it all up after all of this time.
But most of all, we want America strong. So you see now, my child, being red can't be wrong.
He smiled, and I knew Dad was proud to be red, and he got up to leave as he patted my head. But I still had a question as I sat and I sat. Dad, what about blue states? Don't they believe that? And I asked if my teacher was right or was wrong when she said that both states could still get along. My dad looked at me, then he sat right back down, and he told me all this with a sigh and a frown.
The blue states are really the wrong way to be. And once I explain it, you'll see. Yes, you'll see. In the red, we believe in the simple things most. Moral values ignored by the folks on the coast. They think that they know us, what makes us reds tick. They think each of us is some backcountry hick. We're simple, plain-spoken, God-fearing folks. But to blue states, the heartland's the butt of their jokes. They believe that the truth about what's A-OK can only be found in New York or L.A. But that's not the worst. No, I'll tell you more. They don't love our country as much as before. They throw away history lessons we've learned and defend the protesters when our flag is burned. They're quick to agree with America's foes, like the UN or France or God only knows. We've watched them for years. Now we say, enough! If that gets them upset, it's too bad. I say, tough. They want everyone else to be like they are, to get a facelift in a new hybrid car. They love Playboy and welfare and internet porn. They believe in abortion right up till you're born. They love sushi, the ozone, and rap radio, sex ed in the schools, and those X-rated shows. They want us to march in their gay pride parade, let kids go to college who don't make the grade. They take money from us to give to the poor, but won't tell them to work so that they can have more. They think every problem is solved with a tax, even those that we have because morals are lax. They think family and faith are not worth a dime, and bringing up values is wasting their time. They turn up their nose at traditions we keep. To them, marriage is stupid, and God is a creep. And some even say that there's no God at all. They want prayer out of schools and the cross off the wall. They give their kids drugs, let them stay out late too. They let them do anything they want to do. They skip Sunday church because they're out swapping wives and breaking commandments to ruin their lives. Make no mistake, they want sex to invade every part of our lives from the cradle to grave. It's a war that we're fighting, one we can't lose. Everyone has a side that they now have to choose. I won't say they're evil, but I truly believe we'd be much better off if the blues would all leave. They're against what I know makes America great, and that's why the blues are the people I hate.
So that's what I learned from my father that day, and I walked on to school, stopping once on the way to meet my best friend and hear what he'd say. And I wondered if he also knew I was red, and that anyone blue was so sick in the head. If he thought that our teacher was wrong, that we must all agree for us to be strong, and there wasn't a way we could all get along. So I asked him the question that you might ask too, is why God ever made some states red and some blue?